I've always loved GQ's 10 Things I Can't Live Without videos that they do with celebrities and prominent people. I'm neither a celebrity nor a prominent person, nor is this GQ. But today I'm talking about 10 things that I cannot live without. You might be thinking this sounds kind of similar to EDC. It is in a weird way, but these aren't things that I actually carry with me every single day. These are just things that if I didn't have them in my life, I would be eagerly looking for a replacement for them because they just make my life easier. My water bottle and coffee cup. This is a 32-ounce Hydro Peak bottle that I got from TJ Maxx. It was like $12, I think. I've had it for almost 2 years now, and I've tried so many times to carry water regularly, and I gave up every single time. The big difference maker is that right there, the straw. It just makes things easier. It keeps me from having to, unscrew the lid and then do this number, and then water pours all over me, and it's a mess. This is awesome. Keeps my water cold for it's like 20 hours, I think. For $12, you can't beat it. Again, had it for almost 2 years now. I've beat the heck out of it, and I've also covered it in a ton of stickers. And then for coffee, I have this cup that was actually given to me by my work. This is a 16-ounce Yeti Rambler. I love this cup. Again, it keeps my coffee very cold. I drink iced coffee most of the time. So it's got this little lid on the top, which is fantastic. Also, kind of fun thing, the lid is magnetic. See that? It comes off, and then so you can clean up underneath it, and then it just pops right back on. I almost always have this with me, and I have coffee in it. As a matter of fact, before I started filming this video, I ran out of coffee. So first things first, I went and made another. My go-to coffee, by the way, is an iced Americano with oat milk. If you ever want to surprise me with a coffee, that's the one to get. My espresso machine. This is my one of my espresso machines. I have two, one for the studio, one for my home. This is a Breville Barista Express. I love this little espresso machine. They're usually like $800 some odd on Amazon. I think that's right. But our Bed Bath & Beyond closed down around the same time that I got this office, and so they were selling everything for like 75% off, and then all of the employees were giving out their employee discounts because, what are they gonna do, fire them? So I actually got this machine for like $200, which was amazing. It was brand new in the box, never been used. I've updated the portafilter, and then I have a couple of other fun accessories that I'm not going to pull out for the sake of this video. You're probably asking yourself, can you really not live without your espresso machine? No, I can't. That's why I have one at home, and I have one here at the studio. And anytime Kaylee and I travel anywhere for more than a day or two, I actually take this machine with me because it saves me a ton of money on buying coffee at coffee shops. Yeah, gotta have it. My cell phone. This is probably a really obvious one. I think everybody would agree. I would be very lost without my cell phone. For work purposes, for leisure purposes, I definitely have an Instagram problem. I spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos on here, but also this is how I reply to 95% of emails that I get. I keep notes in my phone. I take lots of photos with my phone. I film videos with my phone. Yeah, it's an iPhone 12 Pro Max. It's kind of outdated at this point. I really need to update my phone because the screen is starting to give me fits. It'll click on random things and scroll, and yeah, I really need to update this. My keys. If I walk out the front door of my home or I leave my office for any reason whatsoever, these keys will come with me before anything else does. It's a very minimal key setup because they're usually hanging off of my side or off of my bag. But I just have 3 keys on here. I have my car key, and then I'm gonna hide them. I have a key to my office and a key to my apartment. But I also have a small flashlight. This is the Beta QRV2 by Prometheus. And then I also have a Gerber Shard. This is a multi-tool. It has a wire stripper, a bottle opener, a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver. It actually acts as a crowbar as well. It's got a little lip, and I've used it as that many times, and it's never broken. I love this little thing. You definitely have to be careful when you sit down on leather seats because this will 1000% poke a hole in somebody's seats. And then it all hangs from a blue carabiner. Also, fun thing, my car key is actually on a quick release. So let's say I'm in my car and I need to get out of the car and go into my office or to the apartment or something like that, but there's other people in the car and I don't want to leave them sitting in the heat. I want to leave the car running. I can just disconnect my keys. That is also from Prometheus, so great investment. I actually have more keys than that. This is my work key set. I don't carry these everywhere. I carry them more often now because one of these keys actually gets me into the building here where the studio is at. The key on the other one only gets me into the door to my office, but in any event, these are less used keys, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8. There's 8 keys on here plus a gym membership key, and I don't want all that crap hanging off my side, so it goes on a separate key ring. My sunglasses. These are definitely an essential. So I have really bad vision, especially out of my left eye. Everything is really kind of blurry out of my left eye. And so that I tend to get headaches if I go outside for any length of time and it's bright outside and I don't have something to sort of protect my eyes. So sunglasses are an essential. I have multiple pair of sunglasses, but this is my favorite pair. It's just a pair of the classic Wayfarers from Ray-Ban. I have my name written inside of them, so nobody's ever confused about whose sunglasses they are. I've probably owned a dozen or more pair of these sunglasses because they get broken. Things happen. And when that happens, I have to go buy another pair. And it sucks because they're really expensive, but they're very, very, very good quality. I can beat the heck out of them and they stand up to everything. So plus they look awesome. My computer. This is a 15-inch MacBook Pro. This is my workhorse of a machine. I use this laptop for everything. I think it's a 2016, maybe a 2017. Can't quite remember. 15-inch MacBook Pro with the touch bar in space gray. It has a 1 terabyte solid state hard drive and then 16 gigs of RAM, I believe, something like that. And I use this for all of my photo editing, all of my graphic design, all of my video editing. I use this to run my business. This is just, it's a workhorse of a machine. It desperately needs to be upgraded. But I don't know, this one's just still getting the job done for me. So I'll probably upgrade before too long, but in the meantime, yeah, none of it would be possible without this guy. Also, I've got stickers on it. Savage from Adam Savage, which is awesome. This is a piece of gaff tape that just says Book of Mac. I was testing out a whiteout pen and wrote that on there. And then Native, which is a coffee shop in Jackson, Mississippi. My camera. So my camera is the Canon R5. It's actually what I'm using to shoot this video for obvious reasons. I can't show you the camera while I'm filming it, but what I can do is this number. Don't know if you can see that, but that is my Canon R5 using a 16-35 f2.8 lens, and then the Moment Cinebloom 10% filter on the lens. That's my go-to setup. I take that camera and that lens pretty much everywhere I go. Sometimes I bring a 50mm if I'm feeling like I'm gonna take more photos than I am video, but more often than not, Canon R5, 16-35, 10% Cinebloom, it goes everywhere. My pocket knife and flashlight. So if you've watched this channel for any length of time or you know me personally, you know I'm a big EDC fan. I carry a pocket knife and a flashlight everywhere I go. The pocket knife changes kind of regularly because I own a lot of pocket knives and I'm constantly buying new ones. Right now I'm carrying the Spyderco. This is the Paralight. This was actually a gift from my father, which was pretty great. Father, what is it? That's very official. My pops gave me this. Actually, it was a trade. I gave him a blacked out Spyderco Para 3 for this Para 3 Lite, and I like this knife significantly better than I liked that one. And then for the flashlight, it's the Force Fins Quark Mark III. It has, I think, 12 different light modes, which is very handy, but it is super, super, super bright. So this is great, and it's really small. It fits in pretty much any pocket, so I take this, again, basically everywhere. My headphones. These are my headphones. These are the Beats Studio 3s. They're wireless, obviously, and they are absolutely beat to heck. The plastic is missing off of a bunch of places. I don't even think the noise canceling feature works anymore, but man, oh man, I would really, really, really be in a pickle without these headphones. I have AirPods. I like my AirPods. I just don't like them as much as I like these headphones. The sound quality alone is just amazing, but also I'm really not a fan of the noises that other people around me make. Like if I'm sitting in a movie theater and I can hear people chewing popcorn, or if I'm sitting in a lounge waiting for something and there's a guy next to me who's like breathing really heavy, he's like, you know, that sort of thing. I really don't want to hear that. That sort of stuff makes me want to jump off a bridge. So I take my headphones pretty much everywhere I go. And if I don't have my headphones with me, I almost always have a pair of earplugs. Again, it's kind of a 2-in-1 sort of thing, which I've done a handful of times throughout the course of this video. It's not even 10 things anymore. It's like 15 or 20. My everyday bag. So this is the Savage Industries EDC2 bag. It's in collaboration with Mafia, which is another manufacturer. Adam Savage, who I think everybody knows, he's from the guy from Mythbusters. He makes these bags, and they are amazing. They're super, super simple. They're made out of like parachute, no, not parachute, sailboat material. That's what it is. It's made out of sailboat material. So I used to carry this, which is just a sling. I still carry this a lot, but since I got my office, I commute more often than not on my boosted board or my one wheel, and I need to carry a little more than what can fit in that bag. So I've started carrying this. I love it. It's got, you know, a longer sling on it, and then it's got a couple handles. And then the inside, there's not a ton of pockets or anything. There's just this one small compartment, and then the main big compartment. It's got a zipper, obviously, so you can zip it up, but I never zip it up. It's a really good, rugged, durable, simple bag. And I love this bag. So, yeah. Those are my 10 essentials. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, because YouTube likes when you do that. You can also comment and tell me what your 10 essentials are, or tell me if you liked the video. I love reading comments. I love replying to the comments. And then, yeah, if you really enjoyed the video, you could consider subscribing. Yeah, okay. Thanks so much for watching. You guys are amazing. I will see you in the next one. I'll see you there.